Yo, hey everybody, hope everybody doing good. Happy Sunday first off. Hey man. Today we got another reaction video, of course. Another banger, of course. So y'all get what y'all need. Make sure y'all get, you know what I'm saying. Get right, get relaxed. You feel lock into this video, bro. So here we go. All right, so today we got 15 scariest mysteries ever that cannot be explained. I like these type of videos, bro. It leave you in the dark, it leave you in a loophole. And sometimes that's all you need, baby. So let's lock in. Here we go.
Some mysteries seem nearly impossible to solve since they occurred decades ago. And despite investigators doing everything in their power to crack them, there simply isn't enough proof to bring the case to an end. In certain cases, people vanish without a trace, sometimes lose their lives under suspicious circumstances, and no suspect is ever identified. Or a heist occurs in which millions of dollars are stolen, yet no one has ever been held accountable for the crime. Number 15, Kaylee Goodwin. Back in April of 2024, 28-year-old Kaylee Godwin vanished from Baytown, Texas, amid fears of kidnapping. She was last seen leaving her Decker Drive apartment at 7 p.m. on April 21st, and after that, she never returned. The next day, her mother received a ransom call demanding $600 via Cash App. Kaylee could be heard crying, claiming her captors assaulted her. Witnesses later reported seeing her enter a car tied to the same Cash App account, linked to Juan Sergio Flowers, who was already implicated in another woman's death, and 55-year-old Kevin Patterson. Patterson's home contained evidence connecting him to Kaylee. Police believe she was moved from Baytown to South Houston, then possibly Southwest Houston, but details remain undisclosed. The family fears...
Bro, do y'all know how big Texas is? From Baytown to South, or he said South Texas to whatever Texas, those are like more than 4 hours apart, bro. Like, to get to the other side of Houston takes a whole hour. So I mean, this man was moving from city to city for hours across that interstate with bodies, bro.
The worst, as no contact has been made since the initial call. Authorities believe Kaylee is still in Houston and continue their search. Well, we can say just one thing. Anyone with information should contact Baytown Police at 281-422-8371. Number 4.
Anybody in Houston, bro, that recognize that face or like know that person as a community, let's look for this person, bro. Because Texas is huge, and y'all know how that shit is almost as big as, if it is, I think it is big as United States, bro. So like, you have to understand how much land they have to cover out there, bro. Y'all check in your family out there at Baytown, man. In Texas, all that, Houston, all that.
Teen, Jerry Wilkins. Jerry, a 21-year-old from Alabama, vanished on January 3rd, 2025. Despite determined efforts from police and family, he's still missing. Known to visit Tilton County, Jerry was on prescribed medication for depression, but relatives insist it's unrelated to his disappearance. Concern grew when it was found he had left without it. That morning, he told his mother he was going for a haircut, driving off in his white Yukon XL, license plate PLYSAX. He never arrived. His phone and medication were left at home. An hour later, his SUV was reportedly seen in Lincoln, but the driver remains unknown. No bank or card activity has appeared since. While searches, including exploring with NUG along the Coosa River, put in efforts, they found nothing. Police don't currently suspect foul play, but are pursuing all leads. His family urges the public to watch for Jerry or his vehicle and report any sightings to the Talladega County Sheriff's Office at 256-245-121. Number 13, Kimberly...
What y'all feel about that, bro? Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel. I don't know. I feel like... I feel like maybe it was the wrong day he didn't take him, and maybe he just disappeared. Like, you just take one, you know what I'm saying, wrong days, not take it, you know what I'm saying? So, y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that one.
Rose Abercrombie. In 2013, 23-year-old Kimberly lived in Brooksville with her husband, who was serving in the military and deployed to Afghanistan. They had a young son, but life was unstable as Kimberly battled addiction. On June 13, 2013, she told her son she'd be back later and left home. She may have gone to Cincinnati, though this was never confirmed. When she didn't return, her son called his grandmother, and the family became worried. Police later found her car in Johnsville near Kentucky Highway 9A, containing clothing, her wallet, and ID, but no keys. Her last Facebook post, dated June 5th, mentioned excitement over puppies, though details were unclear.
Oh, man.
Rose had gone missing before, but always contacted family.
What if she went to go, like, see about some dogs and, like, you know, or something on Facebook Market, who knows, whatever, and, like, she never came back, bro.
Within a week. This time, she didn't. Investigators believe foul play is likely, but no leads have surfaced. Anyone with information should contact Kentucky State Police at 859-428-1212. NamUs case number is MP20765. Number 12, the Grand National Bank robbery. In May 1930, St. Louis saw one of its largest bank heists, still unsolved nearly a century later. The Grand National Bank was relocating from Grand Boulevard to the Continental Life Building on Olive Street. This risky, week-long move involved transferring the vault and hundreds of safety deposit boxes. Before the vault could be moved, its heavy door was replaced with a lighter one, and oddly, cashier G. Ford Herbert requested police guards be removed.
Ooh, that's
The next morning,
that sounds like an inside job, y'all.
Porter Benjamin Stower found masked robbers looting the vault. He and vault custodian William Britton were tied up as thieves selected boxes using an internal registry. Around $1 million was stolen.
Boy, that's an inside job. That much money and like all that. I think that's probably an inside job. No cap, y'all.
To learn their rental fees offered no insurance, sparking mass withdrawals. Suspects, including Herbert Britton and known criminal Henry Boselman, were questioned but cleared. Attorney Joseph Lemon later negotiated the return of $822,000 in bonds for $140,000, but refused to name his contact. No one was ever charged.
Ooh, man.
Number 11.
I think that's an inside job, like I said, bro. To get away that clean, to get away with that much money, knowing how the Feds and the Federal Reserve and they banks, they don't play about their money. That's an inside job. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments.
Suzanne Clark Simpson. Now this is just heartbreaking. 51-year-old Suzanne Clark Simpson vanished on October 6, 2024, from Alamo Heights, Texas. Married to Brad Simpson for 22 years, the couple lived in a pretty luxury mansion. That night, after dining at the Argyle, they returned home around 10 p.m. Neighbors saw them arguing outside. At one point, Brad restrained Suzanne.
Dang.
Minutes later, screams were heard from a wooded area, followed by Brad leaving in his pickup for 2 hours. The next day, he...
Man, lock Brad up, bro. How y'all gonna have a good night? You know what I'm saying? Have a nice night. Y'all come home arguing, and you drag her into the woods, and you hear her screaming, man. Lock that man up, man. Lock that man up, man.
Reported her missing when she didn't collect their daughter from school. Brad was uncooperative with the police and was later arrested for assault, unlawful restraint, and eventually murder.
Dang, man. Rest in peace to her, man. She was like a nice person, bro. That's messed up, bro. Bro, goofy for that.
Searches of a landfill near their home found nothing. Investigators believe he may have left Suzanne in the Bandera area. Family revealed a history of abuse, including physical assaults and controlling behavior. Suzanne's whereabouts remain unknown.
I say this all the time, y'all. YouTube. If it get physical or if the police get called, bro, I don't care how much y'all been involved or how long or how much y'all think y'all love each other. You have to leave, bro. Those are the two main things, bro. Or stuff like this will happen all the time. It's very sad to see, bro.
Number 10, Maria Krause. 38-year-old Maria Kraus vanished from North Versailles, Pennsylvania on February 10, 2025.
This year.
Last seen at about 8:45 a.m., a possible sighting occurred at 2:30 p.m. of a woman resembling her walking along McKeesport Boulevard. Her car was later found abandoned nearby, with no trace of her. Family members believe something sinister happened, saying she'd never leave her vehicle without seeking help. The area is remote, near metal plants, train tracks, and a river, prompting speculation she could have ended up in the water, though this remains unverified.
Yeah, that makes sense. Especially in Pennsylvania, they got like a lot of rocky, like landslides, and like they got a bunch of hills that like there's no guardrail, bro. You could like literally fly off. I've seen reports of cars flying off into people's houses because they be going too fast. There's no rails out there. There's a lot of factories out there and a lot of ditches out there. Well, I only been in Pittsburgh, but I could when I was out there, you know what I'm saying, I seen much of what be going on. You know what I'm saying? So who knows out there? Pennsylvania and like West Virginia, who knows? It's just mountains, people, crazy people, bro. It's a lot out there.
Her phone was turned off that day, deepening fears. Searches with rescue boats and police teams uncovered nothing. Weeks later, no new clues have surfaced, despite repeated public appeals from her family. But then on April 1st, Allegheny County officials told Pittsburgh's Action News 4 that first responders had found a woman's body underneath the Westinghouse Bridge before 6 p.m. And it was Maria. What exactly happened to her cannot be explained. Number 9.
Hey man, how y'all feel about that? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. Cause Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, yo, it's a dangerous place to drive and be around.
Martis Brian Williams. Martis Williams' disappearance is yet another case where someone leaves home to meet with an unidentified person and is never seen again, with few clues uncovered in the years since. In August of 2014, Martis was living in the 5500 block of Gwynn Oak Avenue in Baltimore. A very loyal fan of the Baltimore Ravens, his family described him as deeply involved in the community and very close to loved ones. On August 4th, his roommate saw him at their apartment before he said he was heading to meet someone in the Randallstown or Liberty Reservoir area. He left in his silver Buick Verano and never returned. 6 days later, his car was discovered abandoned about 2 miles from his apartment, with no additional clues. A possible sighting
They could be foul play, no cap.
placed him near Liberty Road that day, though unconfirmed. A $2,000 reward is being offered by Metro Crime Stoppers. Anyone with information
I think that's foul play. How y'all feel about that, man?
can contact Baltimore
Okay.
County Police at 410-887-2214. Number 8. Lawrence Hammett tattoo artist Lawrence Hammett disappeared in June 2023, and his case remains unsolved to this day. He lived in Montrose, Colorado, but often worked in Durango, the last place he was seen. Without a permanent address and struggling with substance abuse, he had gone missing before, but always resurfaced. Since June 24, 2023, there has been no contact. The day before, he phoned his sister, sounding fine. He was staying at Montrose Regional Health for addiction treatment and was set to transfer to a facility in Durango. At Mercy Regional Medical Center, he was left unattended in the waiting area for 2 hours before staff realized he had left. He had no
What? How y'all don't know somebody been gone for 2 hours that are already admitted into y'all facility? Y'all don't. That's crazy.
phone or vehicle, making tracking difficult. His family wasn't informed of the transfer despite the 2.5-hour distance.
That's also crazy.
Well, police don't suspect foul play, but no clues have emerged. A $2,500 reward is offered, and if you've any idea, contact the
I feel like people who do like hard drug abuses, whatever, that don't have no phones, stuff like that. I hear a lot of stories about that. Like you probably won't hear from them probably like a day or 2 or 3, probably a week, but they'll call you in a whole different state. You know what I'm saying? Like, or a city, like, hey, I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to keep up with people like that. especially with no phone or ID, and they like in a facility and all that stuff. It's hard to keep up with people like that if they disappear, bro. So I can understand there is no foul play, but if he been gone for that long, man, I don't know.
The Durango Police Investigative Unit. Number 7. Dr. Joshua Hull Doctor. Hull was a respected physician in Temple, Texas, working at the Central Texas Veterans Healthcare System. Known for his calm, informative manner, he lived simply and had no sign of distress until 2018. In July, the 37-year-old internal medicine doctor abruptly moved out of his apartment, and reports suggest he also left his clinic around that time. It's unclear if he resigned or was dismissed, but no reason for either surfaced. He stayed in touch with family until October 13th, when contact ceased. By October 22nd, his mother filed a missing person report.
That's kind of weird, y'all. Like this man just quit all his. Well, I don't know if he quit, but he just disappeared from everything that he known. Like he's been known to be around, and just disappeared into like stuff. Like they start hearing from him. I don't see how that like what be going on in people's head mentally, bro. Like for them just to quit everything abruptly and just disappear. Like what makes either they being I feel like they be in some trouble or like I don't know, bro. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that.
In late November, his black 2014 Audi Q4 was found at Portland International Airport in Oregon, though this was kept from the public until April. His medical license later became delinquent from non-payment, unusual for someone with his career. Despite searches, no sign of Hull has emerged. If you've any information, you can directly report to the Temple Police Department.
Oh no, bro.
Number 6.
Maybe he did something fishy, or maybe he was in a fishy situation. I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. That was a fishy one.
Eric Wells. The disappearance of 36-year-old Eric Wells took place on the 16th of February, 2023, when he went missing from Fife, Washington, and has not been seen or heard from since. Eric was originally from Tacoma, Washington, but shortly before he vanished, he had moved to the greater Yelm area and was said to have settled there comfortably. He was driving a white Mercedes-Benz CLS 650, and on that date, he was staying at a hotel in Fife. It is confirmed that he left the hotel that morning, got into his car, and drove away, but then disappeared, having no contact with family or friends, which deeply concerned them.
It's crazy, bro.
His parents filed a missing person report, informing investigators he was on his way to meet someone in McKenna. While traveling there, he experienced a flat tire and then abruptly went silent. His phone was switched off that same day and later recovered in McKenna with no sign of Eric nearby.
Oh man, that's why like I be hearing like it's hard to help people with flat tires, and it's hard to flag down somebody with a flat tire because like you don't know who you flagging down. They might be there to help or hurt you, bro. And like in this situation for Mr. Eric, man, it seemed like he needed help. Somebody probably took advantage of that, bro. It's another sad situation, bro.
All right,
Maybe.
now,
Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, bro, because that's what it sounds like to me. I don't know.
let's move to number 5. David Lovely. Born in Massachusetts in 1965, David faced serious health issues from childhood, including kidney surgery at age 3.
Dang, man.
In
That's sad.
1985, after his parents' divorce, he moved.
That's sad. Imagine like dealing with like I feel like sometimes we're blessed as people not to deal with health issues. Like, yes, we complain about a lot of things, financial and other stuff, but like health is very, very rare and very, very important and very, very vital to life. Health is the most important thing on earth. Not money, not financial stuff, not material stuff, bro. Your health. And I be thinking, man, being 30, bro, I'm kind of blessed to be like healthy, bro, because most people be young and don't be healthy and older, and like it's sad to see people like going through like health situations, bro, at a young age, bro. It's just a blessing, bro.
to California with his father before returning east with his mom. That summer, David, 19, traveled cross-country on a maroon 1978 Yamaha motorcycle alongside Jackie in a moving truck. On August 4th, after meeting at a gas station in Evanston, Wyoming, David went ahead to avoid stalling problems. His bike broke down, and he spent the night roadside before pushing it to Bingo Truck Stop in Fort Bridger the next morning. He called Jackie, saying a rough-looking mechanic had made him uneasy, but seemed fine later. They agreed to meet in Rock Springs, but David never arrived. 9 days later, his motorcycle was found abandoned on a dirt road outside Rock Springs, keys in the ignition and fully functional.
Dang, what? What happened to bro, man?
Despite searches, no trace of David has ever been found. Number 4.
Oh, that's kind of scary, bro. That's sad, bro. That's sad. That's 19 years old, bro. That's crazy, man. How y'all feel about that? Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that.
Darla Melissa Harper. Darla Melissa Harper graduated from Pine Bluff High School in 1977 and began working at the IRS office in Little Rock, never missing a day until 1986. On March 4th that year, she spoke with a neighbor at her Gravel Ridge, Arkansas, apartment until 9:30 p.m., then was alone with her young daughter. She was never seen again. The next day, her absence from work alarmed colleagues. A co-worker found her door open, Darla missing, and her daughter unharmed. A red streak marked the doorway.
Oh, man.
Deputies found her car missing. The next day, it was located 9 miles away, in an area she didn't visit, with blood and unidentified fingerprints inside.
Man.
Her daughter told police 3 men in funny hats
Man.
had put her mother in a bag and broke her feet.
What? The daughter had to witness the mother. Oh, man, that's crazy as hell, bro.
Leads were exhausted until 1990.
Man.
When Barry Harper's wife claimed Darla was buried in their yard, nothing was found.
What?
A 2009 grave site also yielded nothing. Her case remains unsolved.
Man.
Number 3.
That is scary, bro. That is scary for a child to witness that and a person to experience that alone. 3 scary men with hat came in and broke her mom's legs and took her away. Bro, what world are we living in, bro? Like, bro.
Francisca Cadenas Marquez.
Man.
In Hornachos, Spain, a quiet farming town of 3,500, lived Francisca Cadenas Marquez with her husband and 2 children. Private and without social media, she rarely ventured beyond her small circle. On May 9th, 2017, she was babysitting a friend's daughter at home. Around 11:15 p.m., the child's parents arrived, and Franciscoca walked them to their car, telling her son she'd return to make dinner. She entered a well-lit 50-meter alley toward home, but never emerged. 10 minutes later, she was reported missing. Her phone, wallet, and medication were left behind. A rapid search turned up nothing. No signs of struggle, accident, or scent for tracking dogs. One witness, a seasonal worker with a criminal past, claimed to have greeted her just steps from home. Though cleared by an alibi, rumors haunted him. Police searched homes, wells, and surrounding terrain, yet found nothing. The case was closed in 2019, still unsolved. Number 2.
That's how y'all feel about that. That's crazy that dogs could even like trace her scent at a rapid pace of a search. That mean as soon as they heard she was missing, that 10 minutes later, whatever, they was on it and they still couldn't find a trace of her. That's kind of crazy, bro.
Deborah Deanne Poe. By 1989, 26-year-old Deborah Deanne Poe had moved from Northern Virginia to Orlando, Florida, working 2 jobs, a day position at the Orlando Sentinel and night shifts at a Circle K on Aloma Avenue. Family urged her to quit the late shift after disturbing incidents,
Not safe,
including
bro.
a naked man harassing her in January 1990. She refused, saving money for a home and catering business. On February 4th, she was last seen around 3 a.m. 15 minutes later, a customer found a young man with long black hair, a Megadeth t-shirt, and a skull ring behind the counter. Outside was a black van with a Megadeth logo. By 4 a.m., the store was empty. Deborah's car sat outside, her purse, keys, and paycheck locked inside. The register was untouched. Her uniform lay folded in the back. No signs of struggle were found.
Damn, bro.
Tracking dogs lost her scent at a fence.
Damn,
Despite a
bro.
2002 suspect announcement, the case remains cold over
Damn,
30
bro.
years later. Number 1,
Yeah, how
Abraham.
y'all? What y'all know? I don't even know what to say. Let me know how y'all feel about that, bro. That's I don't understand how people just be disappearing, bro. Then her clothes was folded in the back, bro. Ah, that's crazy. And they only wanted her, bro. The money went and took nothing. They just wanted her. Like that's scary for a female, man. That's scary, bro.
Poldar. On July 30th, 2016, in Carlsbad, California, a gray Honda Civic was spotted abandoned near Buena Vista Lagoon.
Buena Vista
It sat
Lagoon.
unclaimed for weeks. When police ran the plates, they learned it was tied to a missing 56-year-old Ibrahim Poldar of Westwood, Los Angeles. Poldar had borrowed the car from a friend and had no known ties to San Diego County. On August 25th, LAPD detectives found his keys, wallet, and pants in brush about a mile from the car. The location, 2 hours from his home, and the scattered belongings raised concerns. His family said he had no reason to disappear, but admitted he enjoyed drinking and gambling, fueling theories of foul play. Despite extensive searches
Yeah,
with tracking
boy,
dogs,
that gambling, that drinking will put you in a lot of trouble, bro.
no trace of Polder was found. Authorities have no evidence confirming criminal
Yeah,
involvement,
boy.
leaving his fate a mystery. Anyone with information should contact the LAPD Missing Persons Unit at 213-996-1800. We really hope you've enjoyed watching this video.
Hey, man. I hope y'all enjoyed watching this video. Learn a few tips and lessons from this, bro. Be safe. Look for your surroundings before and after you enter your house. Whatever you leave, whatever you go somewhere, just like look around for your surroundings and try to be safe and have that thing on you. You gotta have that thing on you, bro. Especially women. Women, you gotta have that thing on you, bro. It's you see what's going on in these videos, bro. So like, take notes, take tips of this, bro, and like be safe, bro. Cause this could be anybody, bro. But if y'all like this video and this type of content, make sure y'all share, subscribe, comment, like it. Tell somebody you know so we keep pushing this video, keep pushing this content out so we can all grow. Other than that, y'all be safe, bro. Enjoy y'all Sunday. And remember to move with love and not hate. It's lame. Y'all be safe, bro, for real.